Hey everyone, I guess it's going to be like a 6-month update because I'm closing in on my 6 months for my hysterectomy, and this is a very personal video. So if you've had a hysterectomy or you plan to have a hysterectomy, that's the only way I would advise watching this video. I don't think it's necessary if hysterectomy is not in your future or in your past. So I was experiencing some pain during intercourse. So you know, you had to wait like 3 months to have like penetration intercourse, and when we did, I was experiencing some pain, and my husband was feeling something like poking him. Like he was like, you know, maybe it's like scar tissue, and I was like, maybe it's like the stitches didn't dissolve like all the way, because I remember like in my mastectomy I had like the stitch that didn't come out, and also when I went for my hysterectomy 3-month update, I think if you guys watched that video about my hysterectomy 3 months, I said how the doctor was like trying to pull out the stitch like in my torso. So I wound up calling up the doctor. Now we're like 4 months later, 5 months later after my hysterectomy, and so I've been having intercourse for like 2 months, and I'm like, my husband's feeling something and I'm having a little bit of pain, and the lady on the phone is like, well, you would have experienced that right away. And I'm like, I did, I just didn't, I thought it would go away, like I just thought it would go away, but like now we're like 2 months in and I'm still feeling it and he's still feeling it, whatever. So today we go in for the appointment, and we were nervous that we were going to get gaslit. They were going to be like, there's nothing there, like you're being paranoid or whatever. But the lady who performed the surgery, she went in there with like a light and everything, and she's like, you have 2 stitches that are sticking out. She's like, I can cut them with a scissor, or you guys can hold off on intercourse for a little bit more. And then she's like feeling around, and I'm like, that's hurting, that's hurting, that's hurting. And she's like, I think you're just not fully healed, which is crazy because for my nose I healed so fast, and my mastectomy I healed pretty fast. So it was crazy to think like I'm just not, and she's like, I can cut them out now, or you guys can kind of hold off and whatever. And like my husband was there, and I was like, I'd rather just hold off, because like I can't, it was like hurting too much, and I was like panicking about it, and I also have like anxiety. I was like having like a panic attack, and I was like to my husband, I was like, what do you think? He's like, yeah, like I'm not gonna get turned on. Like he didn't say this, but like he's not gonna get turned on when he knows I'm in like pain and like there's like stitches sticking out and it's like poking him. So I do just want to say the whole reason for this video is if you experience any kind of pain down there when you start having intercourse after a hysterectomy, or if your husband is experiencing any kind of pain, it's real. Go to the doctor, get it checked out right away. So I'm editing this video and I realized I just kind of ended it, and I didn't really say anything else because I didn't have storage on my phone. So I just wanted to say that we now have an appointment in 2 months to recheck to see if I'm healed or not. I was thinking, because before we went to the doctor, I was like, you know, maybe this is just a thing where I'm just going to feel pain indefinitely, because there is a % of people who've had hysterectomies that have pain from like penetration intercourse. I was like, maybe I'm one of them. And then I was talking to my husband about it, and he's like, well, maybe people heal slower than the time that they say people heal, and maybe they're just doing more damage having intercourse when you're feeling pain. Like, and how many people aren't kind to their partner and understanding of their situation, and a mutual situation, but understanding of what they're feeling, or don't believe that they're feeling that, and just kind of push through it. So I don't know, that's just like our observation of like, well, maybe that's just what it is, where like people aren't, the healing time for a hysterectomy may be longer than what we think it is, and healing times should be longer than, you know, 3 months before intercourse. So to me that makes sense. But anyway, so I have an appointment in 2 more months, and she said by that time the stitch should be gone and we should be okay. I should be like 100% down there. We can still do other things, just no penetration. So I just wanted to make sure anybody knows that. And then she's also like, no infections or nothing, like, you know, she was obviously like in there, so she knows that everything else is doing good. It's just kind of like the last of the healing. And so yeah, like I said, go to your doctor as soon as you feel it. Don't gaslight yourself. Even if your partner doesn't feel the poking, maybe the stitches are dissolved, but if you're feeling pain, like there's just no reason to like motor through it. It's also not like, it's not enjoyable. And like, isn't that the whole point of intercourse, is for it to be enjoyable for both parties? To some of us it is, to some of us it might not be. But anyway, I digress. Just go get checked, and I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.